Hi Virgo, welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit and I'm so excited to give you your reading for May, okay? If this is your first time here, what we're going to do is I'm going to share my predictions with you of what is to come for you Virgo in the month of May. But then I'm also going to look into your love life and career because that's what's really important to people, right? We're going to look into what to expect, the unexpected, and theme of the month for both love and career. Okay, but that's after we do your monthly forecast overall. But I want to have something for you to look forward to because we do have a new moon on May 7th in the sign of Taurus, a fellow earth sign for you. So I like to pull an oracle card to give you a message on what you can anticipate that new moon being about, but also a message that really rounds out your reading. So let's see what jumps out here. Oh, almost. There we go. All right, so we're going to set that to the side. I will read that message from the guidebook at the end, so be sure to stay to the end for that reading. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards for May. Now, please remember this is a collective reading, Virgo, so receive what resonates, release what doesn't, all right? If you would like a reading on your personal situation, you can always schedule a private session with me. My links are down below, or you can also visit www.lightworkerwhit.com, all right? All right, let's go ahead and get into your reading. I've got my little timer here so I can make sure that I stay on track, because otherwise I will talk to y'all all day. I really will. But, you know, there are 11 other signs in the zodiac, so I had to make sure I kind of pace myself. Keep it moving. Okay, King of Wands is popping up. Not sure if a fire sign is important to you, Virgo. I'm just going to set that to the side. Ace of Cups, okay. Now, Virgo, I know y'all been going through it, so I'm excited to see what comes out. Okay, we're resting. We're resting this month. Okay, I'm not mad at this. Let me just take a look to really uncover what we're looking at here. I feel like the Tower has been coming up in your readings lately, Virgo. That's really interesting. We're going to need to pull clarification. Okay, let me just pull a couple clarification cards here. I'm not sure if, I mean, it's unclear if you're single, Virgo. I feel like some Virgos are starting new relationships, truthfully. Okay. And I didn't want all that. I didn't want all that. There could be an air sign. All right. This is interesting. There's a relationship being highlighted this month, Virgo, but we'll get to it. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So, current self, Ace of Cups. You are really feeling like you have this new capacity for life at the beginning of May. Ace of Cups, you're feeling very open. You're feeling ready to receive love. Right? So sometimes the Ace of Cups represents self-love, but there's a newness to you in May. There is, I want to say, vibrancy. The world is your oyster, is your outlook for May, right? Now, we do have Page of Wands here. Now, theme of the month is what this represents. This could be a fire sign for you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I really see it more as you being willing to create and explore a lot of things this month. I feel like there's just like this new outlook on life. It really feels like it's because now we're finally really in the swing of spring. It's warming up. it feels like you're kind of like, okay, let me stop focusing on the BS and let me see really what's out here for me. Let me get out of my limiting beliefs a little bit, is what it feels like, you know? Now, this is what I was confused about and needed clarification on. Key goal to pursue is Five of Pentacles. We've got hardship. We've got need. We've got feeling left out in the cold. Now, initially looking at this, especially in combination with the other cards, low key Virgo, I feel like you need to not, you are not available to help anybody. Even if you are, okay, this is part of the message. I feel like people need to think that you're struggling. Whether you are or are not doesn't matter. You don't have anything to give right now. Because you just got to this place of like, okay, I'm ready for something new. You know, you don't have, which we don't want to do is pour out and then suddenly we're back to square one, right? So people really do need to think that you're still going through it. That's a very specific message. I wanted to draw a clarification card, and we got strength. This is also Leo energy if some of you guys are dealing with a Leo. But for me, it's like you need to persevere through some sort of hardship. You're not quite out of the weeds all the way yet. The Five of Pentacles could also be asking for help. In some way, having the strength to ask for help. Right? But really only ask people you really trust. I just feel like there's a message this month here that you can't really let everybody in on your business. Really only come to those who, I don't know if it's advice, I don't know if it's financials, I don't know if it's a job, I don't know if it's relationship. We're not looking into your love and career yet, but there's some support that you need. There is going to be an inner strength that you're going to have to tap into, as well as phone a friend, okay? Let's move on. Obstacle to overcome this month, Queen of Pentacles. This is very much your energy. This represents the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Let's clarify that. To me, this feels like your prosperity, maybe struggling to be secure. Eight of Swords, getting out of your head. I know this is kind of like your life mission, but try not to be so hard on yourself, Virgo. I feel like you're battling right now where it is you feel like you should be versus where you actually are. That's what it really feels like. So try not to be so hard on yourself. Okay. This could also be another earth sign that's maybe masculine or feminine, could be an issue for you this month. Major accomplishment by the end of the month is Four of Swords. We're resting, we're relaxing, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Finally, some rest. It feels like the past 2 months have been like a whirlwind, which is why you're kind of just like, oh my God, I just need a helping hand. But by the end of the month, you'll finally be able to be like, all right, okay. You know what I mean? I hope that's making sense. All right, now, what to avoid? This is interesting. We have the Tower. Now, the Tower is often about things falling apart, shaking things up. It's upheaval. It's tearing down a foundation to erect a new building, a new structure, whether metaphorical or physical in your life. Do not throw out the whole painting. I'm seeing like a canvas. Don't throw out the whole painting just because it didn't come out exactly how you wanted it to. All right. I feel like there's more of an opportunity here for you to start over, or even just kind of, I don't know what it's called, and I should know this having gone to art school, but you can take a painting and you can cover it. It's like a thicker paint. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like a thicker paint that you can put over a painting if you hate it, and you can let it dry and you can start over. I feel like you only need to kind of like cover half of it. Like, let's say you were painting a landscape and you like hated the sky. You're like, oh, let's just cover that whole thing and let's do it again. You know, you don't have to throw out the whole piece of artwork, right? Clarification cards that flew out. Five of Swords. You don't have to throw out the whole painting. You just need to persevere. This card isn't even about perseverance. It's more about winning at all costs. You just need to get through. There's a message here of getting through. Don't abandon the whole mission. You just need to, it's a little bit trial by fire. Okay, I don't really know what you're going through, but just push through. Two of Cups is coming up here. Perhaps Spirit is trying to tell you not to blow up your relationship. Two of Cups is also just close partnerships. This could be a business colleague. This could be a friend. King of Swords did pop out reverse. I don't use reversals in this deck, but it came out reverse. There is an air sign, perhaps, that you might not be able to trust. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It feels to me that there's an air sign you can't trust. And rather than avoiding the situation altogether, you're having to push through. You're having to push through. Five of Swords is, you got to be selfish. Five of Swords, truthfully, is selfishness. It's about you right now. Okay? We're going to see if we get some more detail on that in your love and career, but let's move on. What to embrace? Nine of Pentacles. Embrace your independence. Embrace your ability to flourish, because I do think you're going to get here, Virgo. You're going to get back to yourself, all right? But it is going to take some strength. It's going to take some effort. I really want you to more to focus on how you, I want to be careful. I want you to tap back into a former version of yourself that was thriving, because I feel like, that's why I'm careful with this, because I'm not trying to get you back to your old self, because you have changed and you have grown. But I do want you to tap into the feelings of when you felt like you were flourishing the most. And I want you to embrace that energy again. Where to find support? Ace of Wands. A lot of times Ace of Wands does represent new passions. This could be new relationships, new flings, but it just is most often new passion, and that could be new passion for a project or something that you really like to do, or a new passion for a new relationship, whether usually it's romantic, but even in the work sense, new passion is something that inspires you. So there's something that's going to be inspiring you this month that you need to focus on to help get you back to this comfortability, this place of luxury, this place of abundance. All right. Advice and encouragement, Four of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing Al Green. Let's stay together, loving you weather. I'm hearing Al Green. I don't normally hear that song with with this card, but that's what it's giving. It's giving let's stay together. It's giving let's stay together. Okay. Yeah, y'all gonna have, and a lot of times Ace of Cups represents new intimacy in an existing relationship. It's deepening of a bond. So I feel like maybe a lot of you Virgos, maybe relationships might be on the rocks, but Spirit is saying not yet. Maybe for a lot of you, if your partner is an earth sign, maybe they're the ones that's in their head. Maybe they're the ones you're really struggling with, right? All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's see what's happening in your love life. Four of Swords popping out again. Devil popping out. Six of Wands, victory. Okay. All right. I'd like to get a good shuffle in here. Same thing we're going to look into, not same thing, we're going to look into what to expect, the unexpected theme of the month for your love life, Virgo. Let's take a couple deep breaths while we're here. Again. just realized, oh my God, just in this moment, I literally just remembered my dream last night. It's like I was quitting a job. Was I quitting? Yeah, I was quitting a job, and it was like somehow nature was involved. I don't know. I was quitting a job, but then I was still working. It's like the date came, and I don't even know if this entirely relates to me, because I know somebody, because I know somebody else who is about to give up on their job, not give up, about to quit their job, but it was almost like the date came, and I was working on this like SOP or whatever, and then I didn't realize, oh, it's my last day, and I was still kind of working. And then there was a lot of killings. I watch a lot of sci-fi and fantasy, so I don't know. I might need to unpack that later on. Okay, retreat. Now, look, I think I had another sign get this. I forgot which sign got retreat, but I feel like this means something entirely different than it did for the other sign. I'm just going to pull another one just in case. Sometimes I feel that when I get repeating cards for signs, express your love. Sometimes I feel like when I get repeating cards for signs, it's more about the cosmic energy than it is about, signs going through the same thing. It's like, you know what I mean? Does it make sense? It's a universal theme, if I get repeating cards for signs. What to expect here, you're not really called to do anything with your love life. We have Four of Swords, what to expect. You're really just taking a backseat to your love life right now. You're just kind of like, you know what, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You're not pursuing anything. You're just very relaxed about it. For the moon, we have, this is Pisces energy. This does represent Pisces. Sometimes also Cancer, because the moon is closely related to Cancer. But also, I personally feel like the moon should have been the major arcana card to represent Cancer, but I don't know who made those rules. Anyway, it's more about you not needing to know how everything's going to work out right now. You see how her eyes are closed in both of these pictures? This is more about you trusting in a higher power that your relationship life will work itself out. That's really what it feels like to me. You can't really see how things are going to come together, and that's okay. The moon is about disillusionment. It is about fear sometimes, but I don't feel like there's a lot of fear. You're just kind of like, you know what? I feel like you've been through so much in your relationship life. You're like, at this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be what it's going to be, right? All right. Unexpected, Queen of Swords. There is an air sign that is somehow relevant to your love life. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Air sign coming in, and the Chariot. This is forward momentum, moving on, progression. Let's see if we can clarify that. Can you clarify the unexpected, please? Because I'm not sure if you will be moving things forward with an air sign. Also, the Queen of Swords is very perceptive. There might be some things that you finally are kind of like, oh, okay, that's how you move in. And you just decide to move on, okay? And retreat, okay? You kind of like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. That could be one way this is interpreting for you guys. King of Swords is coming up again. So again, an air sign is important. Death. There is an ending coming up, guys, with an air sign in your love life. In your love life, there is an ending coming. I don't know if you guys are... It almost feels like... Some of you, I feel like, might be entertaining two energies. And going back to that Four of Wands, advice and encouragement, Four of Wands is about domestic harmony and stability. I feel that if you guys have conflicting energies, maybe there's somebody you're interested in, and it feels like there's another person that you should work on a relationship with while letting another relationship go. That's not going to apply to everybody. Remember, this is a collective reading. There is an ending and a moving on that is happening, because simply you don't like what you see. You're like, oh no, I can't do this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Theme of the month, Five of Pentacles. Again, your love life's gonna feel a little dry. King of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are not getting the love you want to receive from an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Retreat. It says, it is time to disconnect from the world. Also express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I'm going to read the retreat card because I feel that once you express your love or your feelings for somebody, they're not going to be matched. It almost feels like unrequited love. But it doesn't mean that you don't need to do it anyway, because you need to really know where somebody's at. You really need to know where their head is at. Okay. Thorny. Difficult to handle, too much discord, needs loving care. This is from my Healing Heart Oracle. Answers, knowing why won't help. I really feel that for you as a Virgo. It's just like you need to understand. You need the data. You need the information. Knowing why won't help. You already know the truth. Perception. Okay. Time to unlock new doors. So y'all take this however it resonates. Okay. Again, this is not going to be for everybody. If your relationship is thriving, it is healthy, you know, there's no complaints, and this is not for you. Okay. Maybe there's certain parts of this that you can take away, but let's read that retreat card. Okay. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner or by yourself. It appears that you've become confused or conflicted by other people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. This could mean taking a vacation, going on a nature hike, enjoying a long drive, or turning off the phones and computer as you both enjoy a quiet afternoon at home. The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon, which could be the literal message. So there may be a deepening of commitment or a new serious relationship if you're currently single. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding, or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. Okay. And especially too, if y'all have issues being vulnerable, work on your vulnerability. Okay, work on your emotional availability as well. That might be why some of you guys are experiencing a love drought. Again, I know all of my readers are having, the listeners are having different situations, so receive what resonates, release what doesn't, but apparently that's the message that Spirit needed to bring forth for you, Virgo. Let's go ahead and move on to your career. I've got a new desk chair coming. My old chair is in front of me, but it was just so uncomfortable. It was just, I don't know. And I haven't even had that chair that long. I've had it since like probably 2021, I think. That chair, it was great for a while, but even with like cushions and stuff, it's just so uncomfortable now. And I feel bad because I think it might be okay for somebody who just has like a starter office, my pink desk chair. And of course I still want a pink desk chair. So my new one's coming this weekend. I'm really, really excited about it. It has amazing reviews. And it's got like high density memory foam. I feel like I can talk to you about these things because I feel like, Virgo, you would appreciate a high quality desk chair. So on my next video, once I give the mid-month reading from May, you're going to see a new desk chair. But anyway, I'm saying that because I can't swivel around. I can't swivel around like I normally would. And I'm sorry for the noise. I am recording in the afternoon. So please just bear with the street noise. I'm sorry. Moon again. Six of Swords. Okay, what's happening? Okay. There's a transition happening in your career. Back to the deck energy, Six of Cups. Okay. There feels like an ending that's relevant here. Let me just really think about this. I'm not sure, Virgo, if there is somebody from your past you may work with again professionally. 3 of Pentacles here. Someone, yeah, you might work with someone from your past again. And then we also have the Lovers, Gemini energy, but also this is about alignment. And then we have the 10 of Swords right behind that. So there's a relationship with somebody who ended professionally. It's coming back around, it feels like. Just be on the lookout for that. That's back of the deck energy. What to expect: patience, temperance, balance. Okay, trying to really create the ideal scenario for you in your work life. Trust your intuition as well. There's kind of an alchemy process that needs to happen here. You kind of have to wait for the right people to be in place to, create this situation that you're trying to achieve. There's a little patience that is needed in your career right now. Unexpected, having to make a decision regarding something that you manifested. Maybe you have more options than you expected, or 2 options more importantly. Let's put these to the side and let's get some clarity on that. What decision? Ooh, okay. We've got Hangman and Judgment. It's time to make, perhaps it's time that a decision is made for you or about something. Maybe somebody else was waiting for a very long time and you're finally manifesting the outcome that you wanted. The reason why I'm saying that is because theme of the month, Moon, again, just trusting things are going to work out. I feel like at this point, all you can do is give it to God. With everything you've been through, Virgo, these past couple months, I feel like that's all you can do. Just give it to God. We have 6 of Swords. There's a transition here, a turning point. But I actually feel like it's for the better. Emperor. I feel like it's going to put you in a position of power, in a position of strength. That whatever decision is being made. Personally, I do. All right, let's see. What Spirit has for you, Virgo. Okay, emotions. Emotions taking me over. Your emotions are affecting your finances. You're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. These are just ways that these cards can be interpreted. I do feel that. I feel like that tracks. That your emotions or your love life is really kind of affecting your performance at work. What else do you have for Virgo, Spirit? Crafter. Crafter is coming out, which I feel is very synonymous with the Magician. There's something wonderful just waiting to be expressed with your hands. Consider careers doing homemade items or some kind of craft project. Think of ways to generate money that no other has done before, or try something new. Let's get one more. And then we have, okay, again, justice and fear. There's some decision that needs to be made. I don't know if it's that you are fearful to make the decision, or if you're afraid of the judgment, okay? Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment. Your career may be in law, such as police, military, and courts, or criminal justice. Be sure to be honest and ethical in any money matters, or you'll face the consequences. Overcome your fear of success or failure. Don't sabotage your own success. Don't allow your fear to make you forget your greatness. Remain positive and on track. Remember I said that. Go back to how you used to, go back to the feeling of when you felt most abundant. Remain positive and on track. It may require to step out of your comfort zone to achieve the abundance you desire. Yeah, while your mission is always to get out of your head, Virgo, that is especially true this month. That is especially true this month. I feel like you already know where you're being guided, but because, and this is what's uncomfortable, because you can't quite calculate where that's going to land you, you're afraid to take that step. I think that's why I want you to actually look into this tarot card. I think that's why the moon is coming up so much in your reading, right? You're not going to know what's in front of you. You can't see as clearly in the moonlight as you can in the sunlight, right? But still, you get to where you need to go, right? You're provided just enough light, just enough insight to take the step in front of you. And I think that's what you're being called to do this month, Virgo. Truly. Truly, I do. Sometimes it's better for you not to know how things are going to work out. I'm going to leave this here. All right, now with that being said, I'm so sorry for the street noise. I live on such a busy street. I cannot wait till I move. I don't know when that day is going to be. Protection. Protection is your message. All right, your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. The affirmation is, I am loved and protected. As the lunar cycle comes to the last set of crescents, in this case, the waning ones, we know that the dark moon is close, and so is the fresh start of the beautiful new moon. Here is our chance to let go of our resistance, surrender, and let go. To do that with confidence, we may feel that we need some support from the universe, or whatever we believe our higher power to be. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Witches and other pagan practitioners, who I believe the author of this book leans towards witchcraft and paganism, but whatever. Practitioners who use the lunar and seasonal energies are often asked to assist people with spells, techniques, and even talismans of protection. These darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a greater time to create and cast for this purpose. An easy way is to plug into the earth, raise that benevolent and loving energy, and turn to the 4 directions, asking each direction to shield and protect you in your endeavors. Then finally, connect with the moon herself, with you as a conduit in the middle, brimming full of power and confidence. Trust in yourself to do what you need to do. Companion stone is black tourmaline. Okay. I mean, I get what she's trying to say, but I live in New Jersey, in a metropolitan area, as you guys can hear. If I go outside and try to connect with the earth and turn to all 4 corners, dear Lord, protect me, I'm gonna look crazy. If I had my own backyard, that is something I'd be more likely to do. But it's just not practical for a lot of people. So I believe that there's other ways that you can invoke protection from your spirit guides and ancestors, besides having to go outside and turn to north, south, east, west, and the moon. But that's another topic. The point is, Virgo, is that you are protected. You are protected. You just need to trust the direction that Spirit is calling you in. I want you to follow the path of least resistance, Virgo, especially if you've been hitting a lot of roadblocks, and that's why you're feeling like, well, just fuck it then. I'm just going to just throw everything out. And you're ready to just abandon ship, right? That tower moment, I'm ready to throw it out. No. Spirit is telling you, hold on, keep this painting. We're not done with it. It just needs to be reworked a little bit. Follow the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance is not always the path of least effort. I want you to remember that, okay? But it might be the more enjoyable path. It might require more work, but 9 times out of 10, it's a path you're going to enjoy the most. I hope that was helpful for you. I need to write that down. I hope that was helpful for you, Virgo. If it was, please let me know in the comments below. If you're not already, follow me on Instagram and TikTok to stay up to date with me on a daily basis. And just connect with me in general. Please make sure you're subscribed if you like this channel, if you like this content. That really helps me support the channel and provide to you, I can't speak today, provide to you more content. But I can sing it, okay? I thank you so much for being part of this community, Virgo. I love you. I hope you have a great May. It seems like a lot you have to work through, but please remember, just trust your intuition. Please, if you don't do nothing else, just try to quiet that mind and Go with your gut. All right. Bye, Virgo. Have a great month.